Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to this video, guys. I hope you guys are well. My name is Liaquat. This is my YouTube channel, Roots of Knowledge. Check out the videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and let's get on with this series. So this series, alhamdulillah, we are almost at the end of the chapter of Salat. This is a very proud moment for all of us, alhamdulillah, who have got this far. So we have started the Janazah, right? So we're going to start the Janazah rather today. And hopefully, inshallah, we should be able to finish it in about three, I'm thinking 3 lessons, inshallah, if not 4, definitely. So let's start off with this then. So these are the questions that you guys need to understand for today. So what should people say when a person is dying, right? So you need to answer that. What's the name of the cloth used to cover the nakedness of the deceased? The Arabic word for it. What does it mean to prepare the water? So explain what it means to prepare the water. Explain the procedure of washing the body. Number 5, should you wash the inside of the mouth and nose? Number 6, why should you press the belly when washing the body? And number 7, how many times do you perfume the shroud? Okay, so these are the questions we are going to be covering today. Keep them in mind, inshallah, and then I'll ask these questions at the end. Babu Salat al-Janaz. Janaiz is from the word Janazah or Janaza, which can mean funeral or it can mean the deceased, the dead body. Call it the Janazah. So Babu Salat al-Janaza, this is the chapter of the Salat of Janaza. So there's quite a few words here which you might be familiar with, you might not be familiar with. So I thought I'd explain some of these to you. Ihtadara is from the word hadara, which means to be present, right? Or to almost be close to death. Yeah, so almost close to death or about to die, you can say. Qibla, you guys will know that means shaq. It means the side. Shin qaf qaf. Shiqh al-ayman. So shiq means the side or shaq. And luqqana yulaqqilu, it means to dictate to someone or it means to say something to someone. Yeah, luqqana, to help. Like if someone's finding it difficult to say something, you kind of step in and you help them. So you read out to them as well. Shahadatain, this is where you say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. That's the Shahadatain, that is. Right, so you've done this in the At-Tahiyyat. Alright, so this, you guys should know what that is. Shadda yashuddu is from Sheen Dal Dal, which has the meaning to tie. Right, so it has the meaning to tie. Lihyatayhi, it means the jaws, right? Jaws, or lihyayhi, the jaws, right? Called the lihya. So tying, ghamada yaghmidu, it means to close, like so eyes are open like this, then I close them. That's I've ghamada them, close them. Okay, aynayhi, you guys should know that. Wada'uhu, wada'a yada'u, should know that. Sarir, which is the bed or the platform. Awra, you guys should know that. It came before as well. If you guys know, put it in the comments. Khirqa, it means a rag or a cloth. Naza'a yanza'u, to remove, to take off. Wadda'uhu, so wadda'uhu bab taf'il. If you guys know what that means, put it in the comments as well. Madmada la yumadmidu wa la yustanshaqu. So yufiduna it means to pour. Yujammir, jammara yujammiru, it means to fragrance or to perfume. And then yughla or yughalla, you can say to boil. And then you got sidr, which is lotus leaf. Hurd, I'm not too sure in English what you call hurd, but it's like a kind of like leaf that's used for as a detergent to sort of like clean. If you know what it is in English, put it in the comments. Jazakallah khair. Qurah, it means pure. Ra'sahu, lihyatahu, then that. Khitmi, again, khitmi is a type of like leaf which is used again to give fragrance and to clean. Adja'a yudji'u idja', to make someone lay down or lie down. And then you got takht. Some versions you might have taht. Takht means like a platform, right? I'm going to do a demonstration today, guys, by the way, yeah? I'm going to do a demonstration and inshallah I'm going to show you guys how this is actually done. Okay, so takht is a platform, and then you've got shaqih al-ayman. Okay, what else is there? Batnahu, batn means belly, abdomen, right? Abdomen, belly. Rafiq means like softly. And then you've got nashafa yanshifu, means to dry, like with a towel you dry something, right? To dry. Adraja yudriju idraj, it means to put something into something else, fold into something else. Yeah, so to put into. Akfan is a jama of kafan, which means shroud. Akfan, kafan. And hanut is like a type of perfume. Again, I'm not too sure in English what you call it, what it's called. Type of perfume, if you know, put in the comments. Kafur is camphor. It's a type of, like, you know, to stop that kind of odor. Because the dead body is going to be decaying, and it's going to be like, it's basically like meat, which is left outside the fridge, and it's going off. Masajid, the places of sajda. So like your forehead, hands, knees, feet. Known as the masajid. Okay. So now a bit of tarkib now. So هذا باب صلاة الجناز. احتضر is فعل, الرجل is the fa'il. Then you got وجه. وجه يوجه is فعل مجهول. وجه and the naib fa'il. إلى القبلة جار مجرور. أيمن is the sifa of شقي. لقنا is فعل مجهول. لقنا يلقن. شهادتين is the مفعول به. And then you got مات شد. شد فعل فاعل. لحيتيه is the مفعول به times 2. غمضوا عينيه again فعل فاعل مفعول به. أرادوا فعل فاعل. غسله مفعول به. وضعوه على سرير عورته مجرور. خرقة is the مفعول به of جعلوا. And then you got نزعوا فعل فاعل. ثيابه مفعول به. وضعوه, this is وضعوه. Okay, so make sure شدة. لا يمضمض, this is مجهول نائب فاعل. ولا يستنشق, okay, so نائب فاعل again فعل مجهول نائب فاعل. ثم يفيضون الماء, and then أفاض يفيض إفاضة, right, to pour. الماء مفعول به. عليه. ويجمر جمر يجمر. سريره وترا, okay, so witran is basically 3 times or 5 times, odd number. يغلى or يغلى, whichever one you want. يغلى says about. الماء is the نائب فاعل. بالصدر all مجرور. And then you got like القراح is صفة of الماء مبتدا. يغسل رأسه مجهول. A lot of these are مجهوls. لحيته عطف بالختمي. ثم يضجع مجهول. على شقه الأيسر is the صفة of شق. يغسل سدر. أن الماء قد وصل إلى ما يلي التختة, right, so that's the مفعول به of يلي. ولا يلي to be next to, right. يضجع, again we've done that before. شق الأيمن. يغسل بالماء والسدر حتى يرى to be seen or assumed. أن الماء, أن is حرف ناصبة, and then the ma becomes منصوب. وصل إلى ما يلي. ثم يجلسه ويسنده إليه ويمسح بطنه. مسحا is مفعول مطلق أو يمسح. رفيقا is صفة of the مفعول مطلق. And then you got شيء is the فاعل of خرج. غسله فعل فاعل. لا يعيد غسله فعل فاعل مفعول به. أنشف ينشف, or you can say نشف ينشف. I think نشف will be better. Or ينشف, okay. يجعل الحانوت على رأس لحيته والكافور على مساجده. So that's going to be the, and that's basically your tarkib done. A lot of you guys are saying you like enjoy the tarkib. If you enjoy the tarkib, put it in the comments, say I love the tarkib. Say I love these videos as well, just to make me happy. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. So there's basically 5 stages that the books of fiqh normally talk about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to explain a little bit about each one, not too much. First stage is when the person's dying. When a person's dying, what should you do around them? So you know they're going to die, you can't save them. So this is known as pre-death. Okay, so pre-death and then post-death. So a person's dying, what do you do? So we'll talk about that. Second is after they've died, this is the procedure of washing the body. Right, so you lay them on a platform, and then you're going to wash the body in a specific manner. And that we're going to look at that today. That's what we're going to focus on. 1 and 2. The third one is where the body is then shrouded, right? The shrouding. Today we're not going to be talking about the shrouding. That's what we're going to talk about in the next lesson. So you've got the shrouding that takes place, and then the fourth is going to be the prayer itself. So the Janazah Prayer. So third one is just shrouding. So I'll just color that. I don't know if you can see this. If it's too faint. But number 4 is the Janazah. So the Janazah, there's rules regarding that, and that's hopefully we're going to do that in the next lesson. If not, then definitely the lesson after. So the Janazah Prayer, where the body is placed, and then the Imam stands there, and the people behind him, and they pray. And we're going to talk all about that, inshallah, next time. And the last one, 5th one, is the burial. The rules related to the burial of the body. All right. That's basically what we have, in the chapters of Janazah, you can say. So I don't know if any of you guys have studied Janazah before. If you haven't studied before, if this is your first time, this is something totally new to you, put it in the comments. I'd like to see, I'm interested to see how many of you guys, it's for your first time that you're being shown or exposed to these topics. All right. So what's going to happen first of all? So first of all, we're going to the dying situation. If a person is dying, you place them on the right hand side, okay? Put them onto the right hand side, and then everyone around them starts saying La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, or even the shahadatain. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abdu wa rasuluh, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan abdu wa rasuluh. Everyone around him says that. And this encourages the person to say the kalima when they pass away. This is the idea. Because the Prophet ﷺ has said, anyone who says La ilaha illallah before they pass away, as their last statement, will enter Jannah, inshallah. So this is what we want, inshallah. We want to be able to encourage our family members, loved ones, to say the kalima. So the shahadatain, right? So you got the shahadatain, and I'll just write there as well. You place them onto the right side. Now, what does it mean to place onto the right side? That's something which you guys want to see. I'm sure you guys want to see. So let me just show you guys this. Right. So imagine this is the platform. Or this is the bed that the person is lying down on. Okay. So imagine this is the person. What you want to do is you want to make them face the Qibla. So imagine, for example, like let's say the Qibla is towards. Okay. Let me just put it in a direction which is going to be quite visible. So let's say the Qibla is this way. Right. So we want to put the face facing this way. Yeah, so it's facing this way. So turn the body towards the right hand side, and you make it. Now this model is a bit stubborn today and doesn't want to turn his body. Right, I'm going to have to get rid of him, I think. Okay, that's something, it's not really the best kind of way, but you get the idea. Yeah, so it's basically like that. Okay, so if I was to show you like this, so imagine the Qibla is towards this side, yeah. So you make the body face towards that. If you can, that is. Don't force the dead body, obviously, or the person that's dying. It's going to hurt them. Okay, so then what do we do? Okay, so then after that, when the person passes away, you close the eyes. So like the eyes are open like this. Then you just pass your hand over their eyelids. You close the eyelids, and you tie something around their head so that the jaws close, because that's something which people don't want to see when they, burying their loved ones and their mouths open and their eyes are open. It's quite a scary scene, so we don't want that. So we get a little sort of like a small little cloth or something, and we just fasten it under the chin, on top, and then we tie it like that, and so it helps the jaw to become closed or remain closed. All right, so that's basically what we do over there, and then what we do after that is we gotta basically take off the deceased's clothes, right? So if he's got clothes, we take off those clothes. Ideally you're gonna cut the clothes off with the scissors. That's what you're gonna do, because taking the clothes off is gonna be a bit difficult. So normally, I've washed dead bodies, and when we done that, we just get scissors, you cut it off, and then that's what you do. Once you've taken off the clothes, now you don't want to have the dead body that is naked, right? Because also you need to protect the honor of the deceased as well. So you place over the aura, right, the nakedness, you place like a cloth, right? So ideally, try to place a cloth which, you know, it may be waterproof, or it's not really going to get damaged or anything. So you don't want like some rag. You place that over the area between the navels and the knees. You place the cloth there. And so now you're going to use this to wash the dead body now. Yes, the body is going to be washed in this fashion. Okay. Right. So, okay. So this is now the cloth covering it. And this is your first stage now. The next stage is obviously going to be the washing procedure. Okay. So what do we do in the washing? So, first of all, let's read this. إذا احتضر الرجل. احتضر الرجل meaning when a man is close to death. وجه, he will be made to face إلى القبلة, to the direction of the Qibla. على شقه الأيمن, on his right hand side, if it's possible. ولقن الشهادتين, and the two shahadas will be said to him in his presence. فإذا مات, so when he dies, شدوا, they tie لحيتيه, his jaws, وغمضوا, and they close his eyes, وإذا أرادوا غسله. Okay, now comes the stage. So this is like stage 1. This is now comes the stage where we wash. Right. So, okay, what happens in this stage? So that taking off the clothes and all of that is going to be in this part. إذا أرادوا غسله, when they intend to wash him, وضعوه على سرير, they place him onto a bed, وجعلوا على أورته, and they place upon his nakedness a khirqatan, a cloth, right? وَنَزَعُوا ثِيَابَهُ, and they remove his clothes, right? So remember, they do in such a way that, you know, no one actually sees his nakedness. Okay. وَوَضَّعُوهُ, so now here comes the washing part. So what they basically do is they perform wudu for him in the most easiest way, and then they give him a bath. Just do these two things: perform wudu and then give him a bath. All right. Now, what you don't do is when you do the wudu, like, do not put water in his mouth or his nose, because that's going to become difficult to take out. You'll have to move the body and all that, because he can't breathe or anything. He's dead. So I'll just write this down over here for you guys. So first of all, what do you do in the washing stage? So number 1, wudu. Yeah. Number 2, do not wash the mouth. Now, don't open the mouth and put water into it. And do not do the nose as well. Mouth and nose, do not do those. Okay. Right. Then what do? Then you pour water over the rest of the limbs, the wudu limbs. You pour water over the rest, like the face and the arms and the feet, wipe the head as well. Okay, so you do that. So, وَضَّعُوهُ, they do wudu for him. وَلَا يُمَضْمَضُ, wudu, madmada, washing of the mouth and washing of the nose. يُسْتَنْشَقُ, no, don't do. ثُمَّ يُفِيدُونَ الْمَاءَ عَلَيْهِ, and then they pour water over him, meaning over his limbs. Now, one of the things that you do as well is this is a bit of a sort of like a kind of ritual that was practiced in the time of the Sahaba, which was the bed that he's on, right? You're going to do tajmeer of that tajmeer. You're going to sort of fragrance it, and you're going to do it in an odd number. So you get fragrance, you put it in, and then you burn. And so this is basically, you know, the perfume part of it, yeah, an odd number of times. So you get, you know, incense, or, you know, something which is like agarbatti or something like that. Or you can even use perfume nowadays, and perfume the area. And the reason you perfume it is because you're going to be dealing with a dead body, and you don't want people to remember the bad odors that came from the dead body. You don't want to do that. Okay, number 2 is you're going to prepare the water, right? Because, you know, you can imagine in them days they didn't have taps or these kind of things, so they had to bring water in buckets, and they had to preheat the water in order to thoroughly wash the body. Nowadays you have, in most places, hot water available. So preparation of the water, and in the water you're going to put detergents in the water. So in them days they used to have these kind of leaves that served the purpose of detergents, and in today's times you have, you know, other washing up liquids, or, you know, shower gels or shampoos, things of that nature. Right, then number 3 is you're going to wash the hair. So first of all, start with the hair and the beard. Wash the hair, wash the beard thoroughly, clean it out, and in today's time, shampoo, obviously. And then after you've done the hair, then now you're going to do like the bit of a tricky part here. All right, so what you do is you're going to wash the rest of the body now. And the way that you wash the rest of the body is you want to wash the right hand side of his body first, and then the left hand side of his body. Okay? How are you going to do that? So the way that you're going to do it is like this. Let me show you. So for example, like imagine this is the body, yeah? So this is the body lying down. As you can see, this is the body lying down, yeah? So if I put it there, lying down body, happy, right? This is the right hand side, okay? I'll put his right hand side up. This is his right hand side, if you guys can see. Yeah, that's his right, and the other is his left. So if you want to watch the right hand side, what you got to do is you got to turn the body, ask someone to hold the body. So someone will hold the body, you're going to turn it over, right? And then they're going to wash the right hand side. Okay, so if I grip onto his head like this, so water, he's on his left hand side. So you're going to pour water, right, over the shower nowadays, all over his back, all over his legs, all that. Make sure the water gets all the way under him as well. That's the important part. Make sure the water gets under him. And then you're going to put him down, and then you're going to turn him to the other way. So you're going to have help there. So someone is going to hold him, put him towards this side. And then you're going to do the same on the opposite side. Wash the whole on the left hand side, underneath, everywhere, between his thighs, under his armpits, between his feet, everywhere. Wash it thoroughly. And if you've got a shower, it makes life a lot easier, trust me. And then you place him back. Right? So this is what he's saying over here. So he says, wash the right hand and then you wash the left. Right? Same as I showed you. Right? You wash the left. Now, the other part over here is basically when a person passes away, what tends to happen is that okay, let me explain to you in a bit. So let me just draw this so that you guys are on the same page as me. So you watch the right hand side. So imagine this is the guy's body. So you see what I've done? I'll put him onto his left hand side, lifted up the right hand side. So the right hand side is up. Yeah, the right thigh is up, the right buttock is up, the right arm is up, and then you wash that. And then what you do is you do the opposite. So you turn him over onto the other side. Yeah, turn him over to the other side, and then what happens is you basically wash the left hand side. Right, wash the left hand side, and there you go. Right, so that's how you do it. All right. Now, this is all obviously for ease. Now, there are going to be circumstances, situations. I know you're thinking, or what if, his body's burnt, or what if something like this? If a person, you can't wash the body, you try your best to wash as much as you can. If you can't do that, do tayammum for it then. Yeah, just like you do tayammum for yourself, you do for the deceased. Okay, now, once this is done, what you do now is the next. Now, this is a bit of a tricky, right? What you have to do is, when a person passes away, now, they obviously may have eaten something before they passed away. So it's quite common. And now that all that kind of that's in the digestive system needs to come out. So what you don't want is, you don't want to wrap up the body in the clean white shrouds and then end up with feces coming out. So what you have to do is you have to sit the body up. Yeah, get someone to help you like this. Sit the body up, and you have to press, like rub the abdomen softly. Rub the abdomen. And then what this does is releases anything that's inside, it comes out. And then you can easily just wash it all off. Right, so you rub the abdomen, rub the belly, and that's it. So let me show you. You guys want to see this, don't you? Put in the comments if you like my model here. Yeah. Don't give him a name. I forgot. We gave him a name, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, Stickman. Hey, it was a Stickman. Yeah, Stickman, wasn't it? Totally forgot. Okay, so Stickman, we're going to make him sit like this. Okay, it looks so nice. We're going to make him sit like this. And then when we make him sit like this, what you're going to do is you're going to press his belly. Press his belly, and then if anything comes out, you just lift up his legs, and you wash that area. Yeah, you wash that area. Okay, all the water's gone. And you put him back down again. Right, now, job's done. Okay, so that is basically how you do this. So he says, وَيُجَمَّرُ سَرِيرُهُ, his bedding will be fragranced, witran, odd number of times. وَيُغْلَى الْمَاءُ, and the water will be boiled with sidr or with hurd. Right, these are types of, like I said, lotus leaves, and I don't know what you call hurd in English. فَإِنْ لَمْ يَكُنْ, if you don't have that, if that's not there, فَالْمَاءُ الْقُرَاحِ, then pure water. وَيُغْسَلُ رَأْسُهُ, his head should be washed, وَلِحْيَتُهُ, and his beard, بِالْخِتْمِ, with khitmi, and I said shampoo would be fine. ثُمَّ يُضْجَعُ, and then he's made to sit. عَلَى شِقِّهِ الْأَيْسَرِ, or not يُضْجَعُ, sit, is made to lie down on his left hand side. فَيُغْسَلْ بِالْمَاءِ وَالسِّدْرِ, and then he's washed with water and sidr, lotus. حَتَّى يُرَى until it's seen أن الماء قد وصل, the water has reached إلى ما يلي التخت, what's underneath, on the platform تخت. ثم يضجع, and then he is made to be placed على شقه الأيمن, on his right hand side, فيغسل بالماء, and then he's washed with water and sidr, حتى يرى, until it's seen أن الماء قد وصل, the water has reached إلى ما يلي التخت, the water has reached below the, up to the takht. Basically, you don't want to kind of have that area of body that's touching the platform underneath, or the stage, or wherever you've got the body on, to be left dry. So you want to make sure water gets everywhere. ثم يجلسه ويسنده, and then you make him sit up, ويسنده إليه, and you make him lean towards the guy, ويمسح بطنه مسحا رفيقا, and then he wipes his belly softly. فإن خرج منه شيء, and so if something comes out, meaning like feces or urine, غسله, he washes it, ولا يعيد غسله, and washing will not be repeated. Like, even if that comes out later on, you don't have to do the whole thing again. That's fine. Okay. All right. So all of this stage is now done now. Then what happens is we move on to the shrouding part. Yeah. So in the shrouding part, what you basically have to do is, before you put the shroud on, remember, don't put a shroud on when the body's wet. It just makes it very difficult to deal with. So dry the body first of all. Get a towel or something, dry the entire body, head to toe, thoroughly, and then shroud the body. Okay. So number 2 is you put the shroud on, and number 3 is then you perfume and all that. So he says, وَلَا يُعِيدُ غَسْلَهُ. Okay, perfuming. Now the way the perfuming works basically is, what you do is, I'm trying to find a nice color which you guys can recognize. So okay, this is a nice green tone. Okay, so this basically, places of sajda, hair and beard, yeah, that's what you perfume. Yeah, so hair, beard, and places of sajda. Places of sajda are 7, by the way. Your forehead, 2 hands, 2 knees, feet. So you got the forehead, hands, knees, and feet. Trying to get it there, and also the head and the beard as well. Right, you want to get the head in there, and you want to get the beard in there as well. And so he says, وَلَا يُعِيدُ غَسْلَهُ, he does not have to repeat his washing. ثُمَّ يُنَشِّفُهُ, then he dries him بِثَوْبٍ, with a cloth. وَيُدْرَجُ, and he is placed فِي أَكْفَانِهِ, in his kafan. وَيُجْعَلْ الْحَانُوتِ, and hanut is placed on his head and his beard, and kafur on his masaj. The kafur is placed on the places of sajda, and the hanut in the hair and the beard. So I didn't write that down, but you can just write that down. I think that should be okay with you guys. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson today. We learned quite a lot, didn't we? And, you guys can answer these questions. So these are the questions which I asked in the beginning. What should people say when a person is dying? What's the name of the cloth used to cover the nakedness of the deceased? What does it mean to prepare the water? Explain the procedure of washing the body. Should you wash the inside of the mouth and nose? Why should you press the belly when washing the body? How many times do you perfume the shroud? Anyways, jazakumullah khair, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you very much for watching this video, by the way. I know it's quite long today. But I'm trying to, as you can see, I'm trying to make the lessons a bit longer, using more text so we can cover more text. That's what some of you guys have said you enjoy more. And thank you to my patrons for all the support you guys show. Without my patrons, guys, honestly, I don't think I'd be able to make such consistent videos and put so much effort into them. So thank you to my patrons for supporting me on a monthly basis. If any of you guys want to support my channel, you want to donate towards my channel, then please check out the description. There's a Patreon system that you can go through, where you pay on a monthly basis, support my channel, or you can pay one-off donations through PayPal. Thank you very much. Take care, guys. And I will see you guys next time, inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.